Good morning, everyone. Today, I, Sunil Kumar Patro, and Sowmya Kovur will give a presentation on behavioral aspect of cybersecurity. Let's start with the human factors. It basically refers to the behaviors or occurrences that cause a data breach. These elements largely results from lack of awareness, negligence, or improper access control. Majority of the cybersecurity issues are because of human errors. The principle for analyzing the human factors are perception, decision-making, action, selection, and training. This diagram represents the schema of human cognition functions. Here, cognition is the abstract information processing that is being implemented by the neurons in the brain. There are 4 information processing components, which are shown in the diagram. That is perception, working memory, decision-making, and action, from which the behavior is derived. Short-term cognition factors are workload, stress, and vigilance that operate for a relatively shorter time period that influence human performance. Long-term cognition factors are personality, expertise, age, gender, and culture. These are more stable attributes of a person that gradually changes over time. This factor offers some predictability of individual behavior in a given situation. In the context of cybersecurity, long-term psychological factors can impact how an individual responds to social engineering attacks. So now we will be going over one by one principles that are used to analyze human factors in context to cybersecurity. Perception. Perception in layman term is about awareness, comprehension, or an understanding of something. Perception has an impact on how people prepare and respond to hazards. Perception enables a person to make decisions more precisely if they act on all information that is available to them. It facilitates the decision-making process that follows human cognitive processing. This is the perception of information on websites, emails that may be affected by time pressure, workload, stress, and fatigue. Situational awareness. Situational awareness makes it possible to get relevant information from across an organization, to integrate that information, and to disseminate it to help people make better decisions. Perception recognition. It is the ability to categorize and interpret the information to make sense out of it. Security and risk perception perspectives. It is the views and attitudes of a person on the cybersecurity, security policies, procedures, and the effect of bias and heuristic on their perception. The next, we will be going through the decision making. In the event of a breach, having good information at one's fingertip makes for better reactive decision making, which naturally leads to action selection. Sometimes, due to the complexity of real-world system, we frequently resort to reasoning shortcuts and other mental biases that lead us to adopt satisfying solutions rather than optimal ones. The facts help to overcome bias and measures the value of security accurately. This allows making well-informed decisions regarding the importance of security. In order to deliver on its potential, this information needs to be timely and up-to-date, be of consistent quality, offer greater visibility, support taking action. Elements that affect decision-making are vulnerability causing elements such as influence, tactic, and social engineering, decision-making under stress, overload, and fatigue, biases and heuristic. This is a diagram that shows it is an open loop decision making that interprets experience through a series of open loop events where problem resulting from dispatch between our goal and situations require decision that leads to result. So from here on, I'm handing over to Sowmya to complete the rest of the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Sunil. So hi guys, I am Sowmya Kovur. Now, coming to one of the most important among the human factors, that is action selection. It is the process of making or putting a decision into practice. Like we heard in the previous slide, like decision making is a vital factor, which in turn implicates and follows selection of the action. So if we look into this graph, say the attack graph to spot like fake or phishing websites, there are two possible paths to reach the destination or the goal node. But here we illustrated only one among the two paths with a red dashed line based on many characteristics and factors, which is more efficient in a way to reach to the goal node. Hence, this is one among the crucial steps to be taken to neutralize or limit any dangers. So once decision is made and action is also selected, we should definitely focus on the training part as well as expanding the awareness to all over the employees or people either in workplace or so. To adapt and avoid the upcoming attacks, we should continuously train, learn, and adapt to these and be aware that at any point of time, any attack may occur. And based on the knowledge and awareness gained with the training, we should be able to tackle the situation in a positive and beneficial way. Finally, to achieve all of the above factors, we should definitely be adaptive and be trained to face any challenges or security related issues. So basically, security awareness training is a formal process for educating employees and like third-party stakeholders or contractors and business partners how to protect an organization or business computer systems along with its data, people, and other assets from internet-based threats or criminals. In crafting a good security awareness training program, companies should emphasize the employees, the criticality of protecting the organization, and provide an overview of the corresponding corporate policies, procedures that cover how to work securely and who to contact if they discover a potential threat. They should also tailor the program to reach employees of all levels at different stages of their employment to keep cybersecurity a top priority and prevent any employee, whether brand new or decades in, from endangering the company. So the main benefit of cybersecurity program is protection from attacks on digital systems or a data breach. Preventing such incidents is critical because a successful cyber attack can financially cripple an organization and significantly harm its brand reputation. So continuous drills, training, and awareness programs should be given to the employees of an organization or business to safeguard their data and privacy. And now, finally, the conclusion is all the incidents related to the privacy or security may impact many lives or business organizations and so on. And one among the major recognized element involves the human factors. If this issue is not correctly addressed or if proper training and adaptation to these are not given, then it results in many failures. And incidents involving cybersecurity can seriously impact people's lives and businesses, finances, and reputations. As previously said, the human element is recognized as a contributing aspect in such situations, but is infrequently the main reason. Instead, the underlying issue is frequently a systematic organizational failure that, if it not addressed, will continue to affect an organization's performance in terms of cybersecurity. Communicate the results of incident investigations and any associated changes to internal personnel, that is potentially with other organizations as well. Hence, this concludes that human factors is crucial because it could help identify security problems and suggest better workable solutions. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity, and it was a great course and semester indeed. Looking forward. Thank you.